Hello everyone, my name is Anil Mandalapu. Today I am going to present the facilities management managing outsourced services. My presentation objectives are: what is the definition of outsourcing, what are the reasons for outsourcing services, the pros and cons of in-house services and outsourcing services, and what are the steps involved in the outsourcing process, and what are the preparations we need to do in the outsourcing processes. At the end, we can also see the what are the traditional contracts for the outsourcing. What is outsourcing? Outsourcing is giving a contract to the third party organization to obtain their services and products. Well, there are several reasons for outsourcing. The first one is cost effective. Here, the outsourcing activities can significantly reduced by the cost that we, that no need to invest in things like people, equipment, software, etc. Also, it eliminated the supervisory requirements associated with intensive labor, for instance, cleaning. It also gives the greater opportunity to remove the undesirable personnel, and it provides a more consistent and higher quality work because most of the outsourcing organizations who provides the HVC services, security, and housekeeping, they are good at in their field, and the main reason is that they frequently do their job, and also they have the right tools and the right people to do the job. So that's why they can provide the higher quality work for your organization. Also, we no need to worry about the skills in our in-house staff, because since the outsourced company staff is more well qualified, so it basically fills the gap in our in-house staff. And finally, it facilitates the compliance with the government regulations that require the specialized skills. So here, for some tasks, uh, we need the licenses. So that's this outsourcing companies can greatly take care of it. Here, let's see what is the difference between in-house sourcing and outside sourcing. Well, first we look at the in-house sourcing. In in-house, the maintenance team will hired by your organization itself, and it uses its own personnel to carry out the maintenance work. Also uses its employees' time and keep division and business and up and running. In-house usually uh, in-house staff usually work for daily operations and minor works. On the other hand, the outsourcing, the the contracting of out support services by appointed by the third party organization in doing all the maintenance work. They control and deliver the quality and service standards as well. So outsourcing services are mainly used for the major works, and also outsourcing offers several benefits to the organization, such as cost reduction and access to the best expertise and flexible in responding to the market change. Here we can see the advantages and disadvantages of in-house services. First, let's discuss about the advantages of in-house services. Well, the person who work in the organization, they are their own staff, so they are loyal to their company. They perform better than the outsourced employees. And the second one is they found that employees are improved as well as a customer satisfaction at the same time, because when they work well enough, so they can also satisfy their customers. And finally, the company opportunity to grow the people instead of hiring from outside. It provides also the career prospects to the in-house staff. What are the main disadvantages of in-house services? When the poorly defined the scope will definitely lead to the problems in the management of the services. As a result, it pays a higher supervision cost and lowering of customer satisfaction. Without delineation of the rules and responsibilities, it can be difficult to measure the performance of in-house personnel. And the final one is threats of complacency, which is easily noticed by the customer that can damage the contracts. Here we can see the advantages and disadvantages of outsourcing services. Well, uh, let's look at the advantages first. The outsourcing By using outsourcing services, you can mainly focus on your core businesses. You can give all your non-core activities to them so they can manage. Also, when you focus on your core core business, so you can improve your organization efficiency and the productivity. And lastly, the offshore outsourcing can greatly help to save on the time, effort, manpower, and powering cost and training costs, among others. What are the main disadvantages? Well, the outsourcing services will get to know the confidentiality data information. For instance, uh, when the your organization process the payrolls and tax preparation services, that will disclose your company's confidential information. Hence, there is a great threat and security confidential in outsourcing. Even though outsourcing is the cost effective, they might have some hidden costs such as legal costs, loss, and also you might also need to spend a lot of time and effort in getting the contract signed. And finally, your outsourcing provider ha- has a several customers, so that means you are not only one to serve. So there might not be to complete devotion to you. Here we can see what are the steps involved in the outsourcing processes. First, uh, we need to audit the facilities service area. Then we can compare the benchmark the services at a similar facilities, maybe maybe near to the your organization. If there's some another organization, you can check and ask the questions if possible what kind of uh, expectations, what kind of services that they are having currently. Later, we can focus on the inventory. uh, what kind of how many staff is required, and what kind of equipments are required to deliver the services. Next, we can go to the contract. So what kind of contract we need, and how long the contract we should have. All this information is involved in the contract. Next, we can prepare the bid. After that, we can hold on some pre-bid meeting and evaluate the bid, and post-bid meeting and award the winning bid. Once you award the winning bid, so you can review the service frequently. Once the service is reviewed frequently, you can make some improvements to for the service improvement. Here we can see the preparing for the outsourcing processes. The road to successful outsourcing, I believe these things will take to the successful path in the outsourcing processes. First one, service area audit. The FM must know the equipment current condition and the quality of the services that is being delivered. Also, they need to review the staff requirement and performing the services. And the last one is benchmarking. FM should benchmark the facility service against the service at comparable properties in the same location and industry group. In this way, you will get to know what how the services are being provided in other companies and what you can expect from the in your outsourcing process. The last one is traditional contracts for outsourcing. What is the traditional contract? It's an agreement formally written between two parties, the owner and the service provider. You see, the traditional contract terms and conditions are provided through the contract language in construct contractor provided contracts or agreements for services. Here we can see also the what are the traditional contract specifications. So what is to be done as a first step, which means what kind of services need to be delivered, when it's to be delivered, for how long it's to be delivered, the number of persons and their qualification is required to deliver the service, what kind of the equipment to be used in that service, the specified products to be used, and the specific amount of each that will be consumed, and at the end the quality level should be achieved. Thank you very much.